Good morning, everybody. Hey, this is Tony here at our cabin in the woods, and today I'm going to do a little something different. About 3 days ago I got a box in the mail, and they want me to do a review on this product, and so I have had it out of the box. I've been placing it around, around my property. As you all know, I live in the woods, so I've got woods surrounding me everywhere. I have tried this every place, and I'll give you results what I've got. So what I did get in the mail is this. It's a wireless indoor and outdoor weather temperature and humidity monitor. On this monitor, like I said, you can monitor anything that's going on outside and inside. The bottom right here, the bottom side, I'm working backwards, is going to be your indoor temperature and humidity. This one will be your outdoor humidity and temperature. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to open this up. I'm going to show you what we've got, and we'll go from there. Like I said, I have already had this open. I'm going to show you how they packed it, how it was put in the box, and I'll tell you where I used it, how it worked, and where I'm going to use it. Alright. Okay, this is how it came in. This is the box it came in. It was taped. Very good padded box. Comes with a, if you need an extended warranty, little card. And on the other side is this, if your voice matters. A little bit of information on the inside of the card for you to all read. It did come with a instructions manual on everything. I mean, complete. It's a good manual. It tells you how to set things up, how everything works, what every button is used for, everything about it. It's in here and it works good. How it's packed, as you can see, it's packed in foam. Packaging is really good. Now, like I've said, I have had this out and I've been using it. So, on this monitor is this. Here is your sensor. You can get, this is one sensor, this is actually the monitor and a sensor, because you're monitoring your indoor temperature that's in your house. So you'll have the indoor temperature and you're going to have the outdoor temperature, which will come from this. Now, you can get 2 more of these sensors to add to this monitor. Okay. When you first get this, you have to set this up, but it's simple. It's nothing big at all. Very simple. So, here's this. Also, another good thing to think of is hanging features. They both, as you can see, have little spots to hook something on the back side here, on the back right there. Also, on this one, these are magnetized. One here and one here. So you can literally lay it on a piece of steel. Everything in my house is stainless and aluminum. I don't have nothing in there. Another thing is when you set it, you can set it down. I'm going to my far side of me. You can set it right there, and it sets on its own, so you can see it. There it is. So you're good. Don't have to worry about nothing. All right, now what we need to do, we're going to take the backs off both these, and I'll show you what we got to do. All you do is slide the back open. There's the back off this one. Here's the back off this one. They come off real simple. Each one requires batteries. This one requires 2 AAA batteries. This one takes 2 AA batteries. What you're going to do is we're going to place all the batteries in here. Oh, going to go a little too fast. When you go to set these things up, over here, this black button is channels 1 through 3. Remember I told you about those other 2 sensors? So you can switch what sensor, where you want to monitor, anything. I have got mine, just because I've got one, I've got this set on 3, and when I put the batteries in this, you have to do a quick setup, but it's simple. We'll put this to 3 so they get in sync with each other. So for now, like I said, this is going to be on 3. Also, when you first plug it in, the very first button right here is for Celsius or for Fahrenheit, for you to check what you want. We live in a good old USA, so we'll be on Fahrenheit. Let's talk about where it didn't work and where it did work first. Okay, What it does say on the book, it does say it works up to 200 feet in distance, clear sight view. Well, as you know, I live in the woods. I am literally 45 feet from the woods to the front door, everywhere. So what I did was I was playing with it. The room right there is my office. I had this sensor sitting in the window frame. And just to see if it would work, I went and sent it. I took this sensor out to where the pigs were and the chickens and the goats were. And I came back and was trying to monitor it. It is either too far or it's the woods. But I'm going to say this much. I believe it's the woods because also I went from there to the window through the woods. Also, as you know, out front, if you've watched my channel, through the woods, I went through my front door window, through those woods, up that direction is where my garden, my large garden and chicken coop is. So I set that sensor in there, which is a metal building, but I set it in the window frame. And I set it there and it would not pick that up either. But once again, we're going through about 45 feet of woods. It's not a clear shot into it at all. Another spot I did try, which is where I was hoping I can use it, but I knew I couldn't, would be to set this in the garage. Well, the garage is a metal building. You know, I can't even get good AM radio inside the middle of the garage. That's with all the doors open. So of that working then, it wasn't going to do it. But, and I knew that. Plus, I've got a log home. We do have 6-inch wide logs. They're called 6x8. They're 8 inches high, 6 inches wide. So I knew that would be an issue, and I knew that. But where I did do is I went ahead and set this. This was the last few days. I've been placing it different areas, line of sight, where I could go with it. Out the front window, and when the sun set to the west, which is up that way, just by the chicken coop, you knew where that's at. I put this sensor on the back bumper and went to the window, and it worked perfectly. Line of sight, it works great. I took this sensor, gonna grab the camera again, and I was actually at my front door window, and it's not directly line of sight, but I did set it on right on out there. There's a fence where my apple tree died. I just laid it over there. It picked it up. It works great. That there would be about 150 feet from that window to there. It worked. It picked it up great. I'm out here in my outdoor grill. I was inside the house right there. Sensor worked perfect. I put the monitor in my bedroom window, which is on the other side of the house, kind of corner. It picked it up. So, and which I was kind of shocked because it's not line of sight, but it did pick it up. So, which is great. So basically, if this had a perfectly good line of sight, you know, look, I bet 100% it would do 200 feet, because I know that's 150 feet, and it wasn't line of sight. It was close, but not what it was not. It will not go through the woods and trees. Now, come fall and winter, I bet you would work out there in the garden and the garden coop in that area, because there'll be no leaves, nothing interfering with it. Line of sight will be perfect. It's not that far. It's only 45, 100, maybe 110 feet, the absolute max. Probably 100 feet really away. I will give it a try this winter and see how this thing works this winter. But it right now, because I mean, you've seen this. We live in the woods. Nothing goes through the woods. Very hard. Internet's terrible because we live in the woods. Anyway. Alright, so what we're going to do now is, I got the backs off both. We're going to load both these up. This sensor, Tony, you got to put them in the right way. Just like all batteries, you put them in the right way. And also, this is set on number 3. 1 through 3 right here, I have it set on 3. So let's go ahead and I got to take that first button, and I'll show it to you. I'm going to try to get a good close-up for you. The first button is going to change to Celsius. There's Celsius. I'm trying to get glare here. And then here's Fahrenheit. Should be. Yes. There's Fahrenheit. Okay. So let's put the back on here so we're good now. And then the next thing you need to do is put batteries in the back of this. Now they tell you, okay, batteries are in, we're turned on. Now, this on the back side has settings, set, has memory plus, has your channel, and has Fahrenheit and Celsius on the back right here. So we are going to click. Let's see what that is. That's Celsius. Oh, there you go. And that should be Fahrenheit, and it is. We're going to go click onto channel. And if you look, I'm doing this outside. On the top left-hand corner right there, top left-hand corner, you're going to see, I'm going to go click it one more time, and we should go to 3. And that's inside. You see, once I click 3, 3 is right there. Guys, I'm working backwards. I'm trying to do this. Right here's 3. Okay, so that's channel 3. We are on channel 3 on both units. Now, they tell you this needs to synchronize with this, and it takes 3 minutes to synchronize. And what's going to happen is, if you can see this little thing here flashing right there, the antenna's flashing, and it's synchronizing to this unit right here. So we're waiting for it to synchronize. It can take up to 3 minutes. Another cool feature this has, it has a light. All you do is tap the very top, and you can tell the light came on. I imagine that would work perfect at nighttime, which it does. I tried it. It works great at night. But as it sits right now, even in the house, this works perfect. You don't need a light till it gets dark. So for right now, we're still waiting for that to synchronize. These bottom numbers are supposed to be inside the house. That would be what this sensor is, but we are outside. So right now, this is the outside sensor, which is still sitting, and it's still trying to synchronize. And they say it could take up to 3 minutes to synchronize. And as we can see, okay, there is the temperature there and humidity, and there is the temperature there and humidity, and they are within 1% on humidity, but it's not synchronized. It's still searching. There we go. They're both there. Like I said, this does have the light that you tap on top, and there it is. It's just a quick tap. It actually looks right on the very top of it. It has a little light emblem right there. You just tap it with your finger, and it comes on. Let me try you one more time. I'm going to tap the top, and there it goes. Now it's at 50% humidity on here. At 50%, I believe it says at 50%. It's a little high. Humidity is a little high, has a little black arrow. But yesterday it was right on the border of 50%. And what is that? Need a light for that. Okay, actually, look, if you didn't see, it just changed okay just now. So it was there yesterday in the last few days. So, are we still syncing? Oh, if you look, the light, the little antenna thing is now not it's not flashing. So both pieces are synchronized. So they are working together right now. See, what else can we talk about on this? You got the light monitor, you got the humidity. You know, one thing that this would really work good for, this sensor, you can put this sensor, if you have a greenhouse, any kind of a grow house that you want to monitor your humidity from inside the house, if you had a great shot at it, this will work perfect for that. If you had a basement that you can kind of keep these things kind of in line, and I don't know if it really needs to be in line, because I was out of alignment when I was from one side of the house to the other, and it picked it up. So, but I would think basement this would work. Any different areas, brooders, chicken brooders. I will have this in the chicken brooder this year. When I do I'll be doing some more chickens coming up, and this would be perfect for temperature and humidity, especially over the winter time. You want to know what those are. You don't want to know whether to turn heat lamps on or what. This will work perfect for that. They do tell you, do not mount this sensor in the direct sunlight, anywhere where water can touch it. This is not an outdoor for water. I am going to, this is where I'm going to be using this for now until wintertime comes, then I'll play more with it. I'm just going to mount this to the side of my house, but high up in my porch area. I'm not going to mount it to my porches because the porches actually get, I have a dark roof, so all that wood will actually get warm. That's not accurately. So I want to mount this to the side of my house, but high up, about 9 foot up under my porches against the house and outside, so I can see what the temperature is outside and whatever, you know, and I can have this beside my bed. And at night when you're sleeping, you want to see what the temperature is, you just tap there and that lights up and you'll be able to see what the temperature reads. So for what this thing is, I think this is awesome. I think it works perfect. And so what we're going to do is right now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shut the camera off and I'm going to leave this sensor out here. I'm going to put this piece in the house and then I'm going to give it about 5 minutes for these two to resync, because when you do move it. Alright, as you can see, I've got this little sensor, or the monitor is in the living room. Oh, let's set that right here. It's in the living room. And there we go. Top row, the 89.4 and 46% humidity is outside. The bottom set is the inside of the house. Trying to find that thing. There it is. And you can see it says 74.5, 57% humidity. And I'll show you something now. And if you look, house temperature in here is 75. I have it set for 74. It just came on. So we are right at 2/10 off. But that's good. So here's that. Now, like I said before, you don't need a stand to stand it on. Look at this. You just set it there. It don't go nowhere. I mean, it's safe. So, 75 degrees in the house, 58% humidity. Outside is 89.4 at 46% humidity. And I'm going to aim this right to the window. And you can see it sitting outside right there. Looks like 89.6, 47% humidity, 89.8 at 47%. So it does work, and there it is. And here's the inside. So there we go. I do like. All right, what I can say is I do like this. For me, it would be good as an outside temperature. You know, just to keep track of what's going on outside. So for me, through the woods, no. Straight shot, it works great. So anybody's got a garden out there that's straight ahead from where they're going to put their windows and their wherever they're going to set it at, it works fine. No problems. It's right there. It's within, you know, 0.1% of whatever it may be. It just jumped to 90 degrees outside is what it shows right now. So anyway, this works great. You can get up to 2 more sensors and you can program it, and that's why you have channel 1, 2, and 3, and you can see where your sensors are at, what the temperature at, and you can monitor it. I'm going to leave a Amazon link at the bottom. I believe they are just under $26 for this unit, what I've got right here. I do not know what the sensors cost. Of course, you got to get batteries for it. But that's about anything. We're getting ready for a birthday party, and every one of the toys we got, you got to supply batteries. So anyway, we're going to get off this. I do like this. This is really neat. I like it. I'm going to be using it. It'll be set this here on my nightstand, and or somewhere in the house up in that area. I'm going to tack this up high, up under my porches. All right, guys, I got to go, and thanks for watching, and you'll see my link. Y'all have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.